So today I'll be showing you my mobile format post-processor for AuthorIt, which lets you generate ebooks directly from AuthorIt. Basically how it works is if you can create a book with the webhelp templates, set of templates, then you should be able to create an ebook using this post-processor. So to demonstrate this, I've just created a book in AuthorIt, and there's nothing particularly special about this book. It just has regular topics using the webhelp topic templates and all the other templates for the webhelp. The only things that are different in here is that I have a topic here for my cover image, which has a file object embedded in it, and this image will be used as the ebook's title page image when you view it in an ebook reader. And the other interesting thing about this book is that it has a topic called book metadata, which contains a table that contains all of the metadata for the ebook. So this information will be stripped out of this topic and used when generating the ebook to complete the book's metadata. So ePub format has a number of required metadata fields and also some optional ones. So this is how you specify it within AuthorIt. So then to generate the ebook, we just publish it to webhelp. And just to show you, it is just a regular webhelp application. There's nothing interesting about it at all, really. But to generate the ePub, we'll copy that file location and we'll open up the mobile format post-processor. So this is an application that I've developed and I called it AuthorIt Extras. But to generate the ebook, we just go to the Tools menu and select Generate Mobile Format. And we just paste in the publishing folder for that book we just published to webhelp. And we just make sure the ePub format is selected. I also have a mobile help output format here, which I'm not demonstrating today, but it generates help for a mobile device. Then we just click generate and it goes off and generates the ebook. And there's a progress window to show you exactly what's happening. And it's complete, so we can close that and go back to our publishing folder. And now we can see that there's our ePub book that's been generated in the folder. So what the ePub post-processor does is it takes the webhelp files that are generated by AuthorIt and the HTML files, it strips off all of the extra data at the top and bottom, so all of the header information, the footer information, so we're just left with the content of the topics. It then also generates the XML files required for ePub, so the manifest files and the table of contents files. And then it zips it all together in the required format for the ePub format. And then that has our resulting ePub file. So now we'll open up the book in Adobe Digital Editions and you can see that the title page has come in and all of the content is there, including a table of contents. So apart from also generating it manually like I've just done, I've also set up a ePub publishing profile which calls the AuthorIt Extras mobile format post-processor automatically. So there's nothing interesting about this publishing profile except that on the Actions tab we have an after publishing action which does a command line call to that post-processor. And it just passes in the publishing folder and the format that we want to publish it in this case ePub. So just before we go and publish that directly to ePub, I'll just go back and delete all of the files in my publishing folder. And now I'll go and publish it directly using that ePub publishing profile. But again, it generates the webhelp format as normal, the output, and then it calls the post-processing program to generate the ePub format. So back in our publishing folder, an ePub file has been automatically generated. And so after we've got our ePub format, we can then use the regular ebook tools like Calibre to convert that book to other formats. So I'm just going to drag in my ePub book that was generated by AuthorIt into Calibre. And we'll just quickly open it up just to have a look. And again, my table of contents and everything is in there. And now we're just going to convert it to the Mobi format, which is the format that can be read by the Kindle devices. So that job's just being processed, and when it's complete, I'll just go and open up that folder where that was generated, that book was generated. And we can see that I now have my Mobi format book. So then I'll just open Kindle Previewer and go to that folder and open up my Mobi format that I just created. And there you can see how it would be displayed on a Kindle Touch. And it also has the cover page there as well. So that's just a brief demo of the ePub generation from AuthorIt using my AuthorIt Extras mobile format post-publishing tool. Although in this demonstration I've just clicked a button and generated the ePub automatically, there is probably some extra work that you'll need to do to prepare your content to publish to ePub. For example, considering your image size and image detail, and also if you use complex tables, they sometimes don't convert well to ePub. So you'll need to maybe rejig your content or redevelop your content to some extent to make it suitable for the smaller devices and the ePub specification. Some other things aren't supported as well, like the glossary isn't supported, indexes aren't supported at this point, and the expanding inline and block text isn't supported. So there are some limitations around how the ePub is generated. So just keep that in mind if you're wanting to use this. If you have any questions or inquiries about the tool, you can contact me via my website, which is www.segconsult.com, and you can send an email from there and I'll get back to you.